Hello and welcome to a brand new race, this time in Austria. So this will be a sprint weekend format. So without further ado, let's get it started. Right, looking at the strategy, so you can see that this will be sprint, so it's only a few laps, so 12 laps there, as you can see. We will use the medium tires because the soft will not last basically, and the weather is pretty much fine, so no need for any other tires, and a 0.4 laps worth of extra fuel. Okay, so going to the race in itself, so 5 lights and away we go. So not a long hole there. Already near the Williams there, so really good start so far. You can see I'm trying to go in the middle there, but yeah, basically everything is not going well. So yeah, here I just basically keep it in the track. There you can see the white line, just about kept it there. It was not illegal. Yeah, so I started in 7th. Forgot to mention this, and it would be a reverse grid as well. That's why I'm starting in 7th. But yeah, so far here you can see really having to go wide there because of the Aston Martin, but yeah, basically able to power through ahead with him. So started in 7th and already in 5th position, so gained 2 positions in the start. So far so good. Let's see how it goes. So end of lap 2, you can see the McLaren in front of me, and yeah, just basically brake a little bit later than I would have wanted to, and because of this the Red Bull there also gets past me. So net race, I'm still on 5th because I lose one position and I gain one position, but yeah, maybe a little bit illegally, but yeah, that's how it is. Going on to lap number 7, there will be a Ferrari there right near me, so you can see that yeah, I just kind of turned into him, so this was totally my fault, and because of this more or less I had a spin there. So yeah, totally my fault because of this. But now I'm going to fast forward a little bit. So this has already dropped me 2 positions to 7th. So you can see that now my teammate is behind me. And here I'm going to make another very bad mistake. Here really easy to spin. Just a little bit of wheel on the curb there, which is easy to spin your car if you do this. And yeah, because of this from 7th, and now I'm all the way to last. So everything lost so far. So I will just fast forward this last lap of the sprint race, so a mini retrospective. So a lot of mistakes in just 12 laps promoted me to last place, and basically the Ferrari there has given me 8th position because he also spun out somehow, I think in 2 laps before. But yeah, not ideal so far in the sprint race, and I'm going to start 8th then in the feature race, but yeah, let's see how it goes. So just a confirmation again, so P8 and P7 for my teammate as well, so really not good results for the team itself, but yeah, the race is where the big points are, so let's see how the race goes. Right, so a few things to mention before in strategy. So you can see that it's going to be a wet race, so a wet race in fact, so in between it's going to be dry. So it's going to be really unpredictable in terms of when we can come in and stuff like this. So let's see how that would play out. So I will use the 0.5 lap worth of extra fuel. And yeah, let's see how the race would go. Okay, so another sequence then, 5 lights, and away we go. So again, another fast lights out there, and a really good start so far. You can see that I've gained a little bit of momentum, and yeah, I just go inside a little bit like Stroll in the Japanese race just finished recently. So here I've already in 6th position. Remember I started in 8th position. So already gained 2 positions now, so eyeing up the Aston Martin there. So I'm trying to go a little bit slow, a little bit hesitant, but try to make a lunge there. You can see, yeah, made the inside part there. The Aston gave me some room, so good so far. Already in 5th position. So this race has been really going very well so far. So here I tried to go into the inside of the McLaren there, but yeah, I didn't make it too much, to be honest. It was a half-hearted move. Behind there you can see some things going on. Even me, I'm having some instability, so it's really difficult conditions now. And you can see now the Red Bull there, so and you can see the McLaren as well. So in just 2 corners there you can see that I'm already in 3rd position. You can see that even the 2nd place position is struggling. Somehow my setup just seems to hook up quite well, and currently I find myself in P3 after starting in P8, so I've gained so much of positions. You can see I'm going right up to the Red Bull, or rather the Williams in front of there as well. So really good start so far. I'm even going to make a move now in the 2nd lap in itself, so go up all the way to 2nd position, brake really late, push him out a little bit, so elbows out. But yeah, I think he's gonna mount back a little bit of a fight, but yeah, I think I'm going to hold my position, use my ERS up as much as I can. So yeah, but yeah, just brake way too late, and yeah, the wet conditions really didn't help me. I didn't stop in time. So the second place guy gets passed, and also the Red Bull gets passed. So now in P4, but so far a really good start. Right, so you're gonna see in lap number 4 my first mistake, or my only mistake in this race. You can see I'm going through this sequence, this lap sequence, and my tire just basically touches this curb a little bit and it unsettles the car. It gives a bit of tank slapper. I kind of make it out of the wall, so really happy there. But yeah, you can see behind me the Ferrari. I don't know if I was trying to avoid me because I was going a little bit slow coming back in, but yeah, he had a little bit of a spin as well, so unfortunate for him. And I think even unfortunate for my teammate, who was, I think, behind of him, because I think he had also some damage. You can see that he's coming into the pits. But yeah, so really not so good, but at least I still keep going. Lap 8 now, so now the McLaren there, my arch nemesis for this race, I would say. So I'm just trying to get past him because yeah, at this point he's a bit of a hindrance. So yeah, just using ERS power to just basically get past him. It's really easy to use ERS here. Of course, you need to have good wing settings as well to get past there, but yeah, quite easy. P4. Alright, so now it's lap number 11. You can see a few things there. So first of all, I'm already in the soft tires, so I mentioned to you that it will get dry. So most of us are already in the soft tires, but the Ferrari had just more pace than me at this point. So yep, now he's fighting him, so just let him go, and now I'm in P number 5. And 3 laps later, so my other arch nemesis for this race, I would say. So here I really had, I think, a little bit of a higher wing setting, so that means it gave me a little bit more downforce. You can see that he's really struggling to these left-handers, and not only in these corners, but he was also struggling in the past a little bit. So at the end, unorthodox place to overtake, but yeah, that gave me 4th position. So lap number 20 coming in for my, this would be 3rd pit stop, or 2nd pit stop I should say, because from the inters to the soft, then soft to the mediums now. So this is the 2nd stop, and yeah, so going out and coming back out in 6th position. Alright, lap 26 in 5th position, so my other arch nemesis again, so the McLaren this time. So another DRS and ERS enabled pass, so pretty straightforward to be honest. And yeah, now in 4th position, and just like that again, another of my arch nemesis, so this time the Ferrari. So you can see it's in a similar position. So I think, as I mentioned before, he had a lower wing setting, so that means it gave him a little bit of a speed or overspeed in this kind of straights, but I was losing out in the, I was losing out in the straights, and he was gaining in the straights basically. And you can see then just later on, now lap number 32, you can see that now I think his tires are going out, and that's the reason why I'm able to have a little bit more overspeed, because of my tire advantage, because he has been using the soft for I don't know how many laps now. So yeah, a little bit of a love tap there as well. But yeah, I gained a position, and now in P number 4. Right, so a very eventful race, coming to the last lap already. You can see first of all, it's raining. Yes, you are seeing slicks in rain. So you can see I'm really struggling to stop the car there, and many of them are also struggling. You can see I'm almost binned it there as well. So it's really very tricky at this point. So I'm having to gingerly press the throttle. You see many people here brake very early there, so that I can rotate the car, because you can see even in the screen there, many people are just going out there, you can see. And when I start to apply throttle, it's really going into an oversteer moment. So it's very tricky now. So just trying to bring the car home. I have the time, so you can see now I'm seeing that the car in front, so I think he has ran out of fuel, so it's going really slowly there. So he underfueled his car, but that's unfortunate for him. So I'm now in P3, so I gained 1 position in my last lap here. So again, going very gingerly here. It's very tricky out there. It's one over throttle and that's it. You are binning the car. So here I'm going very slowly. I've had 2 or 3 spins here already, so I just want to bring it home. Basically, I'm going really slow. The car's behind and the car in front is 3 seconds and 3 seconds. So yeah, not really a threat. So just bringing the car as I can, slowly as I can home. Even the car in front is going really slowly. You can see there, it's really tricky out there. But yeah, coming in P number 3. So quite lucky, I would say, at the end to get another position. But yeah, so a very good feature race. So confirmation of the results there, combining the sprint and the feature race. So I got 16 points out of it. So combined P number 4 after finishing P number 7 and P number 3 in the sprint and feature race accordingly. So yeah, Could have done much better in the sprint race, but it is what it is. I managed to claw it back in the feature race. So a really enjoyable race with very tricky conditions as well. So yeah, really good so far. Let's see how it will go in the next race. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you guys in the next video.